going to be using this Cosmic Journey deck. Okay. It's a collective reading. So I see for a lot of us, a lot of you guys, so first off, the universe wants you to, it's time for you to put yourself first, okay? So depending on what you send out, is what you get back, of course. So I feel like it's a positive thing because you guys are going to be attracting like your soul tribe, your soul family, like reaching new heights and different levels, I feel, with that. Because then too we have the soul giraffe. So born within, shining light on, situations, shining a light on, new beginnings and on new projects as well. New routines, I feel. So yeah, and then again, so like it's co-inspiring with, your alignments and, your blueprint of who you are and who you are destined to be. And by doing that, it's helping you to move through life and flowing through life smoothly. It's also bringing peace to your life. It's moving you away from chaos and putting you into alignment with this connection that you've been doing in this self, meditation, self-work that you've been putting in for yourself, regardless of who sees it or not. So also, the more you work on something, the more you critique something, the better you are, so when you work on your growth and things like that, the better you are. So light grows brighter only by light and what? Oh wow. So basically what you get in, you're putting back, enlightening others, the energy you're putting out there, helping others, but not to the point where, of course, it doesn't defeat yourself. But, I feel like for some of you, this is your journey to uplift, and it makes you feel good to help another. And in doing that, you open doors for yourself as well on this journey and this your path, your destiny. That's a good thing. Good. I do hope you can hear me. And I hope I am speaking loud enough. Right. So, alignment with your emotion, putting your heart more into the things you love to do. Learning to learn and open up your heart chakra. You have a big heart, whoever I'm talking to, you do. But I think in the past of whatever you've been through have made you or have taught you, the lesson you've got out of it is to not let your past dictate, maybe people trying to run over you or take advantage of your kindness or what so, but just different things that you've been through your life. It makes you, and for all of us, it makes us who we are today, right? So I definitely feel like you're running into like people who's like-minded, your soul tribe. Yeah. So the things that you do, even the things that you do naturally, you know what I mean, are gifts. So you're gonna constantly, it feels like certain things are still being revealed to you. We never stop learning, so that's not a bad thing. You shouldn't feel like you know everything. A person shouldn't feel like they know everything, you know, because I feel like that's not good to think that way. You know, you gotta keep room for growth. You know, gaining a lot of clarity. With certain aspects of yourself. Some of you might even be working on, you know, maybe being more, critiquing your look or working on your glow, as far as your glow is like your skin or your wardrobe. I feel like some of you guys might be changing that, or, you know, critiquing it. You know, maybe working on beauty regimens for yourself. You know, even working on your health. So you've been sharpening your skills, and this moment is where you're going to be, you know what I'm saying, putting things out there, not really caring what a person's perspective is of you, in a sense, with not being disrespectful, but you know what I'm saying, you're not second guessing, you know, who you are. So I see that. So I definitely see a transformation when it comes to that. Feeling like a lot of you guys are no longer waiting on the time to do something. You're just like, kind of like, I'm gonna do me right here, right now, kind of thing, you know? Like, but at the same time, as you're doing that, you are working on yourself, you know what I'm saying? You are, that's part of it, you know, stepping out in faith, stepping out, you know, taking a leap of faith on your business, taking a leap of faith out, you know, on dating again, on, you know, showing your gifts to the world, investing in your gifts, you know what I'm saying? You're no longer, you know, you're being outspoken and speaking on the truth, you know, with how you feel. And, you know, this is good things, this is growth. And with this change, I feel like it's also going to be prosperous as far as your wealth, you know, health before wealth. But yes, so starseed here, maybe even going back to some of the things that you like, you know, you're not putting all of your past behind you. So some of the things that you liked when you were like when you were, you know, a kid or younger, and some of the things that, you know, that you had fun with, and that naturally was like fun to you, and certain hobbies and gifts like that are probably coming back to you as well. And so I feel like a lot of you are revisiting that, learning how to smile, learning how to laugh, learning to enjoy your life, you know, gratitude, no attitude type thing, you know, like acceptance. No longer like second guessing, you know. And you're also seeing like probably synchronicities, you know, and things like, and what I mean by synchronicity is like, it's when you get these like aha moments, or you get comfort. It's like basically it's confirmation, or it's like alignment too. You get confirmation that you're on the right path. You're receiving like downloads, you know what I mean? And like I said, a lot of you guys are having and meeting a lot of people who are like-minded, or you're starting to be more open to that. Maybe some of you guys were restricted with some of the things you've been through, so you're going to be I'm not saying totally, you know what I'm saying, be oblivious, or, you know, still, but you're getting out of that comfort zone. You know, you're making that step to co-aspire with, you know, like-minded people, other people that, you know, your vibe is your tribe type thing, you know. Yeah, and making room for your legacy and for yourself on the energy that you choose to leave behind. So you're no longer hiding yourself. You know, you're looking deep into yourself. You know, you've been healing. You've been doing the shadow work. So you're polishing things. Like, you've been kind of maybe rusty or self-doubt. So now, like, you're really looking at yourself and realizing who you are. And first of all, you know, because you want to do it, you know, no one's, you know, you're doing it, you know, because you've been called to, you know, and it's your destiny, and you're answering that. So good luck on your journey, and whoever this related to, you know, hope that it helps you to stay on the right path. Okay. I will be doing more readings on here and there, so just look out for my next video. I also want to say I've had some things going on. I know that you guys probably know that I do candles. I've had some things going on, breaking in my mailboxes. Yeah, so vandalizing. So they're no longer delivering mail here. So, you know, just been kind of like some delays. So anyway, those candles are still coming, but in the meantime, I will be posting videos here and there, okay? No scheduled time, but just be looking for my next video. Peace, love, and prosperity.